Cybernation Uncensored.
Welcome back to Cybernation Uncensored. We weren't talking about how we're going to kill these 4 players. My name is Nigel and I'll be your game master for this evening, and these 4 will be the lucky vampires that get to be tortured this evening. Let's go ahead and meet them, starting with Dorgely.
I'm Dorgely, and I play Ash the Malkavian.
Captain.
I am Captain. I play Aaron Strangelove, the Tremere.
Petra.
Hello, I'm Petra. My voice is now loud, and I play as Cecil the Bruja.
And Shig.
And I'm Shig, and I play Renee Winslow, the Toreador.
As always, before we get started, please keep in mind this is a stream meant for a mature audience, and we will absolutely be covering themes that are not suitable for everyone of all ages. So, if you're under the age of 18, don't be here. Now, for those of you who are going to stay here, remember, you are also allowed to take a break, prioritize yourself, keep yourself healthy, but for the rest who are going to stay and listen to these people suffer, we're about to have some fun tonight. So let's get started. In human society, there are certain boundaries we don't cross. There are certain things that we don't do to each other, and that we categorically have decided are terrible. These are the things that we turn into laws, and these laws form our judicial system, and then when people break them, they go through a process. The presumption of innocence until proven guilty is one of the core tenets of any legal system. The problem is, for the dead, for all of you, it's the opposite. You are guilty of what you are accused of until you can somehow find a way to prove that you are not. The burden of proof is for you to try and convince people not to kill you. Such is the case for a certain Nosferatu that was captured last night. There are certain things moving in the background, certain things that our coterie is not aware of. You ended last night with a gargoyle created for an unknown reason, but has some knowledge of the Second Inquisition, or at least their leader. He named him as Alexander Crawford. You were told by the prince you were allowed to keep this creature if you come up with why he is here and who sent him. Because the how he was created was explained by Sturbridge, who you've also handed the Philosopher's Stone to, in an effort to get Strauss out of the city and install her as the new regent. That being said, we end in the morning, where the sun rises, the humans are about, living a life that you no longer have the luxury of living. But it's not a quiet day sleep for all of you. Because, Ash, I need you to roll your premonition. Ignore hunger if it comes up. Three. You can drop your hunger, that's fine. Kindred don't dream. Typically, you go to your day's sleep, and then your eyes just open, and you blinked. 12 to 13 hours have passed, the sun has set. For you, however, close your eyes, and there are a loose assortment of visions in your head. One of them of an old classical guitar, and a classical acoustic guitar, and the strings snap. The other of a pistol, an old Colt Peacemaker, firing off 2 shots. And the third, a record of a Johnny Cash album, but it starts scratching, like it's not playing anymore. However, the final vision, while there is a theme to the first 3, is the one that isn't really connected. A candle, red, with a bright flame, and on the table, it is on top of a center. It is on the center of a round table, and around that table, there are tarot cards. There are some gemstones, and a bowl, a silver dagger, covered in blood. And as far as you can tell, some form of blood magic. The visions come to you in fragments, but you are able to make some sense of it, at least a little bit. If you're going to free him, you're going to need Sturbridge, or at the very least, a Tremere of high standing. Then the day sleep ends. All of you make a rouse check to wake up. Everyone except Ash is hungrier. Except, Aaron. You wake up. You were hearing the Sumitsi's voice again. Once again, your sire is still quiet. You feel his presence there, but quiet. But to Sumitsi, not so much. He continues to talk about the work. But this time, having heard this voice for several days now, something's different. You always assume that he's talking about it in a way of pushing you, annoying you, forcing you. And in a way he is. But there is a hint of fear that you detect. Almost as though he's telling you, finish it or else. And he's not the one making the threat. As if this great work he's talking about, he's afraid of what would happen if it wasn't completed. The fear that he's feeling is palpable enough that when you wake up, a sense of dread overcomes you temporarily. An emotion not your own forces its way into your body, only for a few minutes. Then it subsides, and everything goes back to normal. When the 4 of you wake up, is there anything you'd like to do? If you all leave your rooms, assuming, you will find Zane, your new gargoyle, cleaning.
Oh.
Dustpan and broom cleaning up. You see a bottle of Kleenex and some paper, or sorry, some rags. You don't know how long he's been awake, but he is cleaning.
Do gargoyles need day sleep?
As far as you know, they should. This one, however, seems different. The whole thing about them being able to survive the sunlight is if they're in stone form. Like, just as an actual statue, they can have their day sleep in sunlight. But they need day sleep. This one, based on how clean the room is, hasn't slept. Or moves very quickly. But you think the latter is unlikely.
Cecil is gonna just, without even will recognize that he's cleaning, share a quick glance, and then just completely go out the door. He is going to look for Rodrigo.
Cecil's out. What about the other three?
Food for Ash. So she's gonna hunt in the club.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food as well.
Make your hunting rolls.
Aaron will speak to Zane for now, and then probably hunt afterwards. Same thing.
Which reminds me, have you decided on how you're gonna hunt? As Aaron.
I mean, I think we're relying on the club right now. For
Okay.
now.
Okay.
In a way of
The herd?
you know, either not even just the herd.
Clientele?
I don't know. Yeah, manipulation or clientele. Trying to find like a target.
You can do
Probably similar to Ash.
subterfuge and manipulation.
Give me a moment. It's not my best roll.
Renee, you're missing a feed. You're missing two successes to feed properly.
Oh, hold on here. Hold on. Okay. Never mind.
Great.
Never mind.
All right.
Well, you can always
I
take
get
the
it.
herd. Make it easy. There's free dots that you can take for free.
No, wait.
Right?
Wait, was the -2 applied to that?
No.
Oh.
But there are two
Shoot.
-2s. Oh well. That's fine. We'll put them in the next rolls.
I was gonna say the more important
Oh.
rolls they'll hit us. Don't worry.
Look, I already failed. Okay.
I really feel like I was just the kid that's like, oh, didn't we have homework? Didn't we figure out homework?
Well, it's on the counter. But anyway. Ash can feed. Aaron feeds. Renee, it's a slow night for your kind of people. You can use
I guess
persuasion and charisma if you want to feed the more traditional Toreador way. Seduction, getting someone in a room with you, feeding on them.
No, I'll wait.
Alright?
I'm chilling for now.
So, the rest of you. Is there anything else? Cecil's left the building.
Unbeknownst to Ash, Rodrigo is actually someone that Ash wants to talk to as well. So I think
So
after
you're heading
she's
there
done
too.
feeding, she'll go over to the church.
Okay. And Aaron, you want to talk to your new coteries gargoyle?
Yep. I think Aaron will speak to Zane and then find that book that Ash had previous. The one about Golconda, the one about those rituals.
Do you talk to him specifically about anything?
How are you feeling, Zane?
I am cleaning.
I see that. It's a first for here.
I have no purpose.
What do you want your purpose to be?
I am aware of an ability to choose, but I do not know how to choose.
I struggle with that too, friend. Now, has there been any new questions on your mind?
I do not know where to begin.
Well, you can't walk forward unless you take the first step, so...
But where do I step?
Wherever your heart
Appears
points you.
your world. It has been made clear to me. If I overstep, I will die. I do not know how to live. But I do not want to die.
Then you're scared.
Am I? I do not understand feelings yet.
I hope we can teach them to you. Slowly. No, I wish to speak with you about your potential, your capabilities. To know yourself would be very useful to recognize that first step.
I am aware
see.
of what my abilities are. I do not know why. I am aware. Just as I know this device is designed to kill our kind. He points to a Ralphus pistol that's been put on a weapons cage. But I do not know why. I am aware. I am aware
Latent
of
memories.
your plans. Memories. No. I have knowledge, but no memory.
Etched into you then, like a stone carving.
Like my nature. I am a monster.
A beast we are, lest a beast we come.
But
Have you heard
you
that phrase?
know, but I understand your meaning. But you, beast or no, are flesh. You may walk among them. You may talk. You may speak and enjoy their company. But I cannot. I am confined to my isolation. Your ghoul begins to approach. Hey, boss, I've got some... Oh my god! Do not
Hello.
be
Nathan.
afraid. That is a walking statue!
It is.
Oh,
But
no, Ash
yes,
is
he
gone.
is right. You don't need to be afraid. Should we
Don't
pause for
need to-
Ash, or do we keep going?
No, it's okay. Don't need
Okay.
to be afraid.
I
That's
assure you, this gentleman is no more dangerous than any other kindred. Just because he looks different does not mean that he is,
okay,
you know,
boss. When you
any
say
more to be worried for.
he's no more dangerous than any other kindred, that's not exactly a comfort, given all of you are you. Living statue was not on my bingo card this year. I
This is Zane.
wanted to
He's
talk
a
to you.
gargoyle.
Oh, he has a name. Okay, Zane. Pleasure to meet you. Stony. I
Refer to him as Zane.
You are
It's the
afraid
name
of
he
me.
wanted.
Am I a monster to you? I feel like there's no answer to that question that doesn't involve my head coming off, so I will refrain. Unless I need to talk to you.
What about?
The security systems I put in the club and everything. Someone's trying to break into them. Now they haven't. And I've stopped them, and I can keep stopping them, but the fact that someone's trying is concerning. Few
Any
breaches
information on who?
have been caught, but stopped. They haven't gotten anything other than... Well, actually, they haven't caught anything yet, and I can keep stopping them. I don't know who they are, but whoever they are, they've got resources. Backtracking them is leading from one dead end to another.
I
Think
see.
like they're on VPNs, but jack it up to 1,000. You know, I think it's government. Best guess. Just based on the resources they have, or some private institution that some private billionaire suddenly takes an interest in this club.
Have I taught you about the First Light, the Second Inquisition?
Yeah. Can't prove whether it's them or not, but starting to feel like it.
I'm starting to feel like it as well.
But they're not doing much. I think my guess is they've got like a blanket sweep of the city, trying to look for any kind of anomalies and any places where they can search. They're not actively targeting us, they're targeting a neighborhood, the neighborhood that we're in, or maybe the larger part of northern Chicago. So, I might be able to divert their attention, you know, clean up our books, make it look legitimate, make everything more sound. But I'm here to talk to you about a more permanent or more lasting solution, at least. I can
share.
I can clean up all of our accounts, all of our internet traces, everything in this club to make it as non-conspicuous as possible, but the easiest way to get rid of eyes is to divert them somewhere else.
I agree. It would be, I believe it'd be foolish to have just pushed them back this far and then to let them in to they see a squeaky clean club. That would ease their mind.
Problem is, I read your history text thing you gave me. Directing these guys is how the first one broke out in the first place.
That's true.
It wouldn't... Between you and me, it wouldn't be the first time I misdirected some federal officers. So I can't do it. It's a matter of who I misdirect them to. Because the way you've been talking, if it ever gets out, we're all dead.
Yes, you are right. The reason that we got seized in the first place by the Second Inquisition was Camarilla hubris. thrown towards the anarchs took them both down. I don't wish to follow history in that regard.
But if
However,
we
I don't
don't
wish for them
direct
to
them,
keep prodding us. Yes.
we're always going to be defensive if we don't direct them somewhere.
What do you suggest then?
We give them something to sniff. These guys, they don't care about human crimes. They're looking into certain areas that are suspect to their investigation. So what if we give them something to find that is completely legitimate in an illegitimate manner? Something that would explain all of this club's strange activities in the evening. He opens up his computer and shows you the drugs, the gangs, the non-kindred gangs. We throw them to human problems.
I like the idea. My concern is that we give them more strings to follow.
Yeah. But those strings will lead to human activities. Now, if they're all focused on your kind, they're probably not going to care.
I'll speak to Cecil about it. I think this would be a great usage.
Doesn't
of
have
the
to be
gangs.
tied to the club. It'll just be a hub for gang activity. And they'll go after some of the gangs, some smaller ones we may not care about. Maybe.
Hmm.
I think that's going to get them off
That's
our
the
backs
thing.
without having to direct them to any one of your kind. But
I agree. The only thing is, I don't know which gang is the one that we need to throw under the bus. I feel like Cecil would know best. So I'd refer to him.
Alright,
I
but
believe he went to go speak to one of his partners, so he'll be back soon.
I'm going to be busy for a few hours keeping them off our tail, but we're going to need something soon, otherwise they're going to start pulling on every string they can find, and one of those is ours.
I'll speak with him tonight. Hopefully we can get you a lead.
Okay. I'll, the gargoyle, before he can finish that sentence. There is a warehouse by Lakeview, close to the shore. It is a server farm. How does Stony Rock know that?
This is the second time he's pulled information about the Second Inquisition, the First Light. That another piece that's etched into your nature, Zane.
I'm gonna focus on our security. Do you want me to look into this server farm?
Yes. Please
Okay.
do. And what was the name of the one agent? Alexander something or other?
Crawford. Alexander Crawford.
See if you can find any connections there, but be very careful looking at that.
I know that guy.
What? In what capacity?
In once hacked the NSA and he was the agent looking for me kind of guy. It's the reason I wiped my whole identity.
Interesting.
Dude was cybercrimes. He's not. FBI cybercrimes. I'll check if it's the same guy, but that was 5 years ago, so I don't know, maybe he got promotion to undead crimes.
That is what it seems. do be careful tracking that one. I imagine just as they're probing us, they're gonna see who probes them.
Yeah. I know how to get around him from his old days, but I'll be careful.
Good. Thank you for the update. I'll speak to Cecil tonight, excuse me.
Yeah. He leaves, and the gargoyle looks at you. I do not know why I have this knowledge. Perhaps I have more.
I think you do.
I will examine my mind.
I think conversation would be the best way of getting it. I think you can examine all you want, but perhaps words from another to help spark those memories would be useful. All of us, our whole coterie, I believe we have things to speak with you about. Aside from maybe Cecil, I think he needs to get used to you. But
I believe he
Renee
wishes
likes you.
I was dead.
And it's not because of you, it's because of your nature. You, Zane, are quite different than the nature of your existence.
It is the wish of most men to be unique. But uniqueness makes you lonely.
It does.
My uniqueness
The benefit of-
isolates my existence. I am cursed to have the human need for connection, but the inability to have it. To crave what I may not have. Surely the cruelest of this world's jokes.
It is a sorry one. What I can offer you is I will speak with you once a day at least. Each day.
May I ask you something?
Yes, Zane.
Are you religious?
At one time, maybe. Now, no.
Did you once believe in God?
I once believed in a similar mindset as you. That I had wished to not be so unique. To not be so different. Questioning God as to why it was me.
God creates man, but allows them to suffer. But it is man that causes man's suffering. God simply does not intervene. My question: do you believe God remains in heaven because he too fears what he has created? Is
Zane,
this why my creator has thrown me?
Zane, I have a doctorate in neuroscience. I am no theologian. But I believe those answers are things that you'll find within yourself. From talking with us, from seeking questions, from learning more. I see a lot of me in you, a lot of my old self. And it's both interesting and terrifying.
I only wish to know my purpose. I was created without memory, but with knowledge. discarded by my creator. To live in isolation, craving what I cannot have. Cursed to be
To
a
find a-
monster forever, without knowledge of why. Only to be thrown and cast aside.
And here's what I will give you. To find your purpose, you need to find your values. What do you value within this life? And you will find that with experience.
Nods.
You've already shown that you care for animals. That possum you picked up, you could have slayed him like any monster. And any monster would have slayed. But you didn't. There was value there. So, logically speaking, there's values elsewhere. Hold on to that, for that is your current purpose.
Nods. He goes stand in front of a wall. I must meditate. And you hear the sound of stone crunching as if his entire body hardens and he turns himself into a statue. Now, that out of the way, there are two of you who are going to Rodrigo. Cecil,
Why?
you arrive, but about 10 minutes later, we'll get to it. But when you arrive at the church, you see a nun open the door, and she looks to you. Immediately you sense her blood, a ghoul. I believe you have that ability.
Do I?
Oh, sorry, you don't have.
What's the
well,
name of it?
Never mind. You
I
don't.
do.
You don't have Bloodhound. Never mind. Then, yeah, you just see her. She looks and she greets you. Are you here for Rodrigo?
You really confused me. I thought Rodrigo was starting to do like some cross dress or like some like
No.
drag stuff, but yeah, where was he?
He's in the basement. Indisposed, but if you'd like to wait.
If that's what he prefers, then yeah, I'm willing to wait.
He'll be a moment. I'll inform him you're here. She opens it for you. Lets you sit on a pew. There, you hear the faint sound of screaming from that basement. And then it stops. You hear footsteps. As the footsteps are arriving up, the door opens again, and you see Ash just walking in. And Ash, you see Cecil sitting on the pew of the church.
Well, you see Ash stop in front of the church and is like,
Willpower to get in.
like, I gotta take a willpower damage to go in.
Yeah, as soon as Cecil sees Ash enter, he's immediately kind of a little bit suspicious because why would Ash bring herself here when he knows, like, I assume although it hasn't been explicitly said, I assume with the time passing and with us being like step siblings that Cecil would know a little bit about Ash's connection with holy symbols. It's up to you.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think it's even been like kind of stated in game that going into churches is uncomfortable for her.
Mhm.
So yeah, you would know.
Yeah. What?
What?
What are you doing here?
I have business with Rodrigo. I guess you
Business,
also
so-
have.
I do, yeah, but I'm just like, you have business so urgent, you're willing to like any points around the entire church. you're willing to come in here for it. Like you can donate the Elysium.
He doesn't really go anywhere else. And it's sort of pressing, so yeah.
What do I
fair enough.
owe this visit? From the both of you.
Hey, I've just got a quick. I recently got a thing on my mind. Basically, one weakness I found out I had recently is that my mind could be swayed sometimes into doing stuff I didn't want to do, or preventing me from doing stuff I want to do. So, I need to get that fixed. Would you mind helping me train that?
Easily. You may wait for me in the back. We can begin tonight. It is a simple trick. It will not take but a few evenings.
Okay. I'll wait in the basement then. Ash, you can deal whatever pressing matters you have. I'm gonna
Go through
Wait, is it the basement
the back door.
or the
basement is
back
occupied.
door? Okay. Yeah, I could hear that. Okay, I'll see you later. Have fun.
And I assumed you would be coming. But I would have done you the service of coming to you instead.
Well, I had a vision last night and I didn't want to wait. If you had any information.
Visions, prophecies, divination, the bane of all schemers, including yours. I know how the information came across. A Malkavian.
Worse.
One who divined your deception. Provided information. Anonymously. As a show of good faith. They are with the Anarchs as a double agent. This Malkavian has switched sides. And to show the prince that they are serious, they provided this knowledge. There is some good news. The prince's regent, Maximilian Strauss, is currently indisposed. And news is that he is going to leave the city for more urgent Camarilla concerns. So he has not had the opportunity to examine the truth of the statement of this Malkavian. The bad news. The replacement regent is going to be the prince's personal blood witch, Aisling Sturbridge. And as soon as she is installed, she will be made to uncover the truth of this Malkavian statement and interrogate Junk's mind. If the Malkavian statement is proven to be true, then they have reason to believe that Junk's mind and memory have been altered. There is not much more I am permitted to do. My life debt to Junk, he has made very clear, is to make sure that you are not implicated. He made no mention of saving him from his own trial.
If, though, when they do uncover that his memory has been altered, will they be able to see exactly what was covered?
No. They will know his memory has been changed. But they will not find what lies underneath. I am one of the greatest rewriters of memory in this city. What I gave him is ironclad. But they will know that it has been altered. And that alone is enough reason for him to take the blame. The alteration to his memory can be made as though he truly believed the former regent, Usam, was responsible. They will believe that he had his memory altered to hide his own implications, his own crime.
Well, the Malkavian must not actually be very good, because what they're implicating him for isn't even what was covered. I had nothing to do with the harpy.
What they're implicating him for is he provided information regarding the harpy's location to the Anaks. Crime you and I know you were responsible for. However,
Not the harpy.
Sorry, not harpy. Lucian.
Lucian.
Yes.
Okay.
However,
like, I did not do that.
he just looks like. However, in this instance, Junk has prepared even for that. Multiple layers of his memories he had me change over the course of several hours. They know that he lied about Dusab's involvement. The Malkavian knows this. When the interrogation is finished, they will break through the first layer of memories I placed on him, and they will come to the conclusion that he had his memories changed because he was the one that provided knowledge. They will have no further need to break several other layers that he and I have worked together to place in to protect you. But the reason the Malkavian knew of this was not simply their divination, but they are the ones who received your message. It is believed that Junk used a Malkavian to deliver the message. Do you understand?
Yes. So they think that he used me to contact them.
He nods. Now I must confess something to you. Not that you will remember. The sewers, when I first told you Junk's confession, when he was tested for his blood by Strauss and Sturbridge. I had altered your memory as well. In order for Jung's memory to be fully trustworthy, it must contain elements of the truth. He came to speak to you, and you agreed. And you spoke as if acting a play of delivering the message, so that he would have the memory of the words being said from both your mouths. And then I amended both your memories. A layer of protection. Rewriting one's memories is easier when there is something to build upon. You will of course not remember, and I suggest you don't start asking questions of the night in order for the spell to not be broken. To keep yourself unimplicated. But I can no longer help him. I have done all that I can, and his request was to keep you safe. I will honor that boon. But if you wish to aid him, I will certainly hope that you are in the good graces of some powerful people you have been dealing with. Mr. Bridge, one of them. The other, it is to my understanding that the prince has become quite fond of Madame Portia. If you have both of them, and if you can convince them to speak to the prince, then perhaps he may yet live.
Thank you for information. I will do my best to help him while still honoring his wishes. I should probably go. I have a lot to do if I'm going to make this happen.
Should it fail, Miss Hargrave, there is an old proverb you might want to consider. A shark that does not swim drowns. If you do not move forward, you die. A good evening.
Good evening. No, get out of that church.
He will proceed to train Cecil. Renee,
Hello.
is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes, I am going to start a painting of Zane and have a premonition.
Okay. Make a roll for your premonition then. There's so many things happening. Positive plot twist. Nolan, choose who to
Yeah.
give it to.
And then we have another plot twist.
3. Okay. You paint him. You allow your instincts to take over. And instead you paint him being sculpted. The room that he's being sculpted in, the base structure of your painting shows some form of high-tech facility. The sculptor in a suit. The various people around watching and helping with tools, also in suits. These people, they're sculpting him with modern technology, meaning high-tech lasers instead of hammers and chisels. They're creating him as a statue. All the people around with these suits, they're all identical. And they have weapons tied to them that don't look like normal, conventional weapons. The next part of your painting, however, he's sculpting him just standing up straight with open hands, but the way you painted it is his hand is about to close. Like he's not doing what they wanted him to do. And amidst all of this, on a table next to the sculpture, is that red gem that you guys took.
Okay.
In a way, it
Is Aaron
tells
still
you.
here?
I assume so.
Okay.
In a way, it tells you they made him, but they had no idea what they were doing. And they didn't intend for him to have free will. Aaron's still there.
All right, I'm gonna bring it over to Aaron.
You'll find Aaron like in the room where Zane is probably just rigidly standing in his meditative form, and Aaron has a hand like outstretched up to his like probably like almost his shoulder, but like not high enough. So
Too short.
just pressed on his back, and like I don't know. It's hard to tell what emotion Aaron has there.
Okay. Okay, Aaron, before I show you this, you need to understand, okay? This is literal. There's no metaphor. There's no other meaning. Okay, this is what it is. This is what's happened, okay? Can you understand that this is the truth and not a metaphor or whatever you think it might else be?
Yes, I hear you. I understand you. And
Okay.
Aaron will look.
You actually get
What
the
do I roll?
message. No, it's a matter of how
no
clear
roll?
the premonition roll is. It's not a matter of
I
you
see.
understanding, it's a matter of how clear the premonition is. Three successes means the premonition is clear enough, which means anyone can understand it.
I was
If it was less than 3, you would have to roll to
do a
understand.
roll. I was so ready to have that, yes, I understand, everything is good and clear, roll, and then just 0 across the board. I was so just ready for that.
You do get it though.
Mhm.
They created something they didn't expect. It's comparable to Frankenstein and his monster. They made something with an expectation. They didn't anticipate what happens. But from your perspective, occult-wise, I will have you roll Dungeons and Occult to see which aspect they didn't really understand. But you will have a -1 die, because there are 5 now.
Does esotericism come in here?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna blood surge it as well. There we go.
Oh, okay. You get the message. They didn't understand what they were making. But from your perspective, not the gargoyle they didn't understand. They had all of the Tremir's notes. They took down Vienna. It's the stone. That stone isn't how gargoyles are made. But they might have wanted to use it. And they didn't fully understand what the Philosopher's Stone actually does. And they may have made a mistake.
So This is SI. If you're talking Vienna notes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is Second Inquisition. These suited men, their strange weapons. They understand this. They understand the gargoyle, the creation. That's not what they don't understand here. It's the Philosopher's Stone on that table next to him that they do not understand. But how?
Mm-hmm.
How did... I don't imagine Sturbridge bought a gargoyle and the Philosopher's Stone from the SI. That means someone had to come afterwards to acquire both. Unless I'm severely missing something of Sturbridge's MO. That Philosopher's Stone might still have some secrets that not even Sturbridge knows.
That's possible.
Do you want to set that painting in front of Zane? He's meditating now, but who knows, maybe he can still see it and it will help him.
Yeah. No, I'll sit in front of him.
I imagine he can hear us right now, unless he's sleeping.
I am here.
We're going to show you a painting, potentially of your creation. It came from a precognition. Do tell us if you recognize anything.
He looks at it intently. Then he recoils back. His stone form hits your brick wall. And then he just starts screaming and grabbing onto himself. Ah!
Christ.
He starts
Are you
coughing
okay?
up blood.
Okay. I'll turn the painting around.
Aaron will do their best to be next to Zane and with their blood manipulation try and keep the blood from choking and coagulating, anything that would hurt them.
I was a man. No.
Being, yes.
No. No! He fists form from his hands and he buries his forehead into them. My soul. My brain, and he looks to consciousness. They created this body. They killed me. And they put me here to be their slave.
Yes.
That
is how we are all made.
stone held my soul. Like
The red one.
a prison. And then I was transferred here to this form by their design.
But why? Why was your soul in the Philosopher's Stone?
Their method to create superior weapons.
Good Lord.
They wish to transfer their human agents into superior weapon. Capable of destroying
good.
you.
Let me get this straight. The SI created a gargoyle with intention of putting an agent within that form to tackle kindred society.
An experiment by Crawford. I refused to partake, and he killed me. I am a monster.
Aaron will dart some eyes towards Renee and like please say something.
It's my cue. Okay, no, you're not a monster. I mean, I think that quite the opposite. I mean, if you were with them, then I would say maybe, but you're not. I mean, you made your own decision not to, and I think it's pretty notable.
Yes.
I am neither
Rationally.
man nor vampire. I am a creature of stone to be used as a weapon.
You decided not to be used as a weapon. You are your own individual now.
Because
Yes.
they misunderstood the use of that stone. He's looking at the red stone in the painting. They
But I think
thought
that was a good
that
thing.
would turn me into their slave. They do not understand what it does.
What does it do?
I do not know. But they made a mistake. I am their mistake. Aaron and Renee, you will each take 1 - 1 for an insight and wits roll. Better the two of you roll to see, just to make sure someone might know what's going on.
My insight wits ain't the worst.
I'm gonna use a +2 to even that out here.
I'm
Okay.
also going to use a +2 to even that out.
Okay.
That's hold on here. Whoops, why did I do that? Oh yeah.
Wow, you are
Well,
hungry.
that's unfortunate for me. I should have.
Wait, no. You should. You should have. Oh yeah, you only have 3.
Yeah.
Would you like one of
How's that
those
look
+2s
success-wise?
to? That's good. Would you like to use? Right, your blood surge is +3 now because of your generation. Would you like Would you like to use one of those +2s, Renee, to make sure you don't have a bestial failure? Otherwise,
Yeah.
it could go pretty badly.
That would be nice. That
Okay.
would be very nice.
Aaron, if you do not calm him down, and soon, you are going to be looking at a literal kindred killing machine about to have a rage frenzy. And he's going to fly out of his building, breaking all forms of masquerade, to slaughter anyone in the Second Inquisition, in what is going to be undoubtedly the end of his city. Or if not the city, you 4.
Okay. Give me a moment.
He's on the verge of a rage frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
Renee, spin the wheel twice, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let
While
Aaron deal
Aaron
with
is
that while I
thinking.
spin the wheel. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. First.
Zane, listen to me. Right here, right now. Listen to me. You, in their eyes, they created you as a weapon, yes. That is true. But if you were to succumb, if you are to fall to their whims and seek their destruction at this very moment, you would be falling exactly into what they wanted. To raise hell, to lash out against everyone and everything right now would be exactly what they wanted.
They did not anticipate that they would be the target of my wrath.
No. But they did anticipate you'd be damn pissed off. Your anger is beneficial to them. Your anger is what they wanted to cultivate. They wanted to place it towards kindred society. To live in this anger right here, right now, would destroy you and everything. You will make it. You are strong. That life, that possum you held, a monster would have taken it.
He throws his fist out as if punching air, but it kind of looks like he's grabbed something. Like there's some form of miasma or energy that's in his hand that's visible to you. And he eats it. It's not unlike what you saw the Hekata do some time ago. I will not answer that question. Instead, I will say that your haven is losing the haunted flaw.
Oh no. One soul for another.
Your haven just lost the haunted flaw. But the more dire problem here
was he just hungry?
Is he's showing the powers of the Hekata. On top of what is clearly fortitude. And the Hekata is a very random clan to take powers from unless the SI have created a weapon that has all of your powers.
I was just gonna say that typical gargoyles are not this one. Zane, were you hungry?
I am angry. I do not know who I am. Because of them, I lost my life. Because of them. And you say I cannot have my vengeance.
Zane, we spoke not 10 minutes ago. You told me you have no emotions, no connection to them right now. But this anger is very real. You yourself don't fully understand yourself, nor do I fully understand you. I understand vengeance. I understand the emotions behind them. There's an individual in my own head that I want to see nothing more than the destruction of. But I know there's a lot of which I value that would fall if I were to fly off the handle and seek them out at this very moment. There are things you value. You just don't know them yet.
I want my life back. You witness his stone form become flesh, and he turns into a person, witnessing vicissitude. He just turned human.
Mind you, a big motherfucking perfectly godlike statue looking human.
No, he turns back into a human completely different from what the statue looks like. This might be who they killed.
What the hells?
And he's looking at his hands.
Eric's just shooting side glances to Renee in a what the fuck is happening type of look.
Side glances back. I'm like, you know more than me, man.
And turns back to the stone.
What?
Leave me. He melts into the wall.
Aaron will remain knelt at where they were before, and will just give a nod. And,
Now,
please, we will speak with you again.
as that plays out, before we continue, I need to know, we have one positive plot twist for Renee and Ash from last time. There's a pending negative plot twist on Ash. What plot twist does Gonk get? Renee?
What? The positive it's in the Discord. Gonks is a positive for me.
Oh, Gonk. I was like, what?
Gonk has a positive for Ash. Nolan has a positive for Rensil. There's a negative for... I'm losing track. Okay.
Negative for me.
First, the negative for Ash. You are on your way out of the chapel.
Okay.
It's a terrible thing to be in there.
Yeah.
You know what's worse?
I don't know what, Nigel.
A pastor coming up to you, talking about God.
Mm-hmm.
You seem lost, child. Perhaps I might be of assistance.
I appreciate it. I don't need any help. I'm perfectly fine.
See, I don't think you are. You seem troubled. Something weighs on you. Allow me to help. He shows you. The word escapes me, but the thing Catholics use in mass to throw the incense, that chain thing.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
A sensor.
Thank you.
Ah.
He shows a sensor. The smoke reaches you. And you pass out. Not before, as your body
Motherfucking
falls
SI.
down, you see government-looking dudes in black suits grab you by the arms and legs and put you into an armored car. And the pastor or the priest goes inside. And they drive away.
No! Oh. Shit.
You have nitrogen to thank for that. Now, we can...
Chuck dies because of it.
There is also the matter of Renee and Ash's twist from last time, but unfortunately Ash isn't going to be there to hear the good news yet. Renee, you are visited, or your ghoul, Valerie, tells you that you have been invited to go to the Succubus Club tonight. With some news. She's looking for Ash.
Ash was here.
Hey, where is she? She was invited too.
I don't know. I haven't seen her for quite a
Well,
while, so I'm not.
I don't think we should be keeping our host waiting. Let's just say she's indisposed and deliver the news to her later.
Yes.
She'll drive you off while Aaron stays with the gargoyle. Cecil, Rodrigo's training is unorthodox, to say the least. He's basically making you meditate and keeping you not calm, but not keeping you calm, but he's teaching a different way to channel your anger. I assume will you be resistant to this whole meditation thing at first, or do you follow his instructions?
Cecil's been friends enough with Rodrigo long enough to sort of trust, at least to see what it does.
What he tells you, the Buddha anger is strong, filled with rage. But that rage you channel through your fist. That is not the only place you can channel rage. There are many ways to use your anger to an advantage many believe you do not have. When one attempts to control your mind, remember your anger. Focus on something that makes you hateful, angry. It is as good of a reminder of who you are as anything else. Do not fight your blood. Use it. Revel in it. Enjoy it. And from that point, every time he tries his very simple dominate on you, he's telling you to remember something that you hate, so that you never lose who you are. Something you, as Cecil, has hated both in human life and in kindred life. Something that has made you angry. And at some point in the evening, it works. It works. The one time against him, it works. Do you understand?
Yeah, I mean, if meditating was this easy, then I may have. Yeah, maybe heroin wasn't the answer to meditating. Maybe I should have just meditated instead. That's a great thing. Thank you.
He nods. He lets you go before the night ends. Do you want to go back home?
Do I see? Yeah, do I see Ash? Like, how did Ash come here?
Walked, I assume? Or did you or were you driven? Or did you drive yourself? You drove. Okay, so her car is still outside, running the meter.
Cecil goes up and sort of checks like the meter and everything, and it's like, that is
needs another quarter.
odd.
I don't know if your country still does that, but let's say it does. It needs another quarter.
So the meters wouldn't be on.
Then she's illegally
Some
parked.
Some cities are still
Then she's illegally parked.
In the UK, we'll go by a completely different system, but in Chicago, anyway, yeah. Okay, that's. Does Cecil have the Does Cecil have the deductive reasoning to maybe see this is a little bit suspicious that Ash left her car out, like running the meter?
Why not try? Wits and
Especially
insight.
outside of church.
Minus
Yeah,
one die.
okay. Wits and insight. Okay.
Minus one die. A black die.
Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. Got it. Can I blood search this, please?
Yes. Although your insight's pretty impressive. Take out one black die and then click the blood surge to do it. Yeah, you have the deductive reasoning to assume something's wrong. Absolutely.
Oh.
Ash wouldn't leave her car parked in front of a church after leaving over hours ago. And I do mean hours. You've been here for hours.
Cool. I'm gonna call up Rick immediately.
Boss?
Hey, has Ash returned to our place at all? Like, have you seen her at all?
No. And Valerie came looking for Renee and Ash and only found Renee, and Ash hasn't been back yet.
You can confirm that none of us have seen Ash, not even Aaron or anyone.
Not since this morning, I think. She hasn't been back here. Aaron hasn't left.
And she hasn't reached out to you like her Malkavian bullshit or anything?
Not feeling like an asylum patient right now, so no.
Yeah, that's like some... Cecil tries to think of like a way to explain it, like a non-breaching way of being like, oh yeah, it's just a... Psych ward, am I right? Anyway, how... Okay, you're gonna need to get someone here to sort of jack her own car because she is not here and I'm gonna try and find her.
Yeah, I'll head over.
Great.
You...
Okay, I'll start looking for her now. I'll talk to you later. And I'll just hang up.
Okay. While you're gonna... Let's see how you investigate and try to find Miss Ash missing. Renee, you are invited to the Succubus Club. The music is loud. The party is going on. It is back to its usual self, which is pretty good, at least for this. But you are invited to the private VIP room with Portia. She has drinks prepared, and she looks to you. You can have one removed for drinking here. One hunger.
Let's go.
The music is slightly muted, and she thinks, it is not lost to me. I'd like to remind you that this position I have is because of you. And I know we haven't gotten to what you might ask for it in return, but I still feel like our relationship is such that we should have something provided to you as a reward. And also as being part of our own elite little group outside of the Rose Garden. And sorry to hear that Miss Hargrave couldn't join us this evening, but I hope you'll extend my courtesies and invitation.
Of course.
There's something I'd like for you to, well, see. She pulls out a painting and reveals a hidden room. You see all the people there, including the salubri. There is like a, I guess we can call it a sisterhood. They're all wearing the same things. She stands in the center of this circle made by all of them. I trust you understand that privacy is of the utmost importance. And secrecy.
Yes, of course.
So when you inform Miss Hargrave, please keep it away from all other prying ears. This is for this group and this group alone. Wonderful. She stands in the center of the circle and reveals a 5th level or high-powered presence ability called Majesty, which basically makes the entire room look at her like she's a god. And they want to serve her and love her, and they want to be in her good graces. She reveals other such powers. She's demonstrating how many abilities she actually has, which means she is showing you that for a fledgling not more than 4 years old or 5 years old, she has powers accessible only to the oldest of kindred. And then, when it's all done, she cuts open her wrist and bleeds into a goblet and lets it sit. This is not for the purpose of a blood bond. We are beyond that. This is for the purpose of sharing knowledge and power amongst our sisters. Everyone drinks from the goblet, and then it's handed to you. Drink from her blood, and you will have access to every power she knows. You need someone to teach you, but you will have the requirement to have tasted all that she knows. Do you?
Yeah, I'll drink it.
It is hard for a kindred as young as you to explain how she can know all of these, but she does. It is also implied that you don't ask questions. But the most important thing is you never tell anyone. The rest of the blood is put into a vial, and she puts into your hand and closes it. This is for Miss Hargrave. We hope her attendance will be here next time.
Thank you. I'll make sure she gets it.
Because of the power that she has, as long as you can find a teacher for it, there is no discipline restricted to you anymore.
Yes.
As long as someone can teach you. And this applies to Ash if she's able to drink this vial. Now, while you're all out, Aaron, you were, you stayed in the Haven, yes?
Yeah, okay, so like immediately after Zane
Melts into a wall.
Yeah, immediately after Zane had all that, I think they would remain like on the couch for a bit just to like, you know, be there for him. Just because I think there's a logical reason in, you know, and I think even though they have very low humanity, I think
if nothing else,
I think
there's a self-preservation.
A little bit of a scratch. Yeah, maybe.
But
so I think
for humanity, it's not like you can't feel anything anymore. If you relate to someone, because he's hit all the right notes of being different, being isolated, even at 4 humanity, there's still a spark of it in there. That's why it's not 0. So you would feel something.
Yep.
As muted as it is, there's something there.
And yeah, I imagine Aaron at least feels both extremely interested, sorry, scared. Like there's a lot of reason why they're just like in this like moment just to be there for him. I imagine they would also send a page to Cecil that's like, because they want to talk to him about what gang to essentially put SI focus on. They're gonna say something like, I don't know, Cecil Club urgent. or like Cecil Club tonight or something like that.
Thing is, at some point in the night, because there's no response because Cecil has to do the training. At some point in the night, when you have no response and everyone's gone, Rick comes down to the haven. Hey, you're the only one left here, so I'm just gonna say I'm heading out. I'm picking up Ash's car, and Cecil mentioned something about looking for Ash.
Where? Ash's car's where?
Outside the church.
She hates church.
That's why he's looking for her. So it might be something suspicious. Not sure, but that's what's going on.
Is the blood bond still here? I mean, I'm sure it's flickering.
It's on its last leg, so there's barely anything.
Okay.
But that doesn't undo how you actually feel about her.
Of course. I was just wondering, like, is that a thing that's able to track with?
No.
Am I able to, like, draw? Okay.
Not
gotcha.
with a blood bond.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can do something then. And then Aaron is gonna go to their room and see if they can find something with which to use. What's the power? Illuminate the trail of prey.
Sure. You have the ingredients. So do that roll first and then the survival roll. This is level 2, so the margin is free. So the difficulty is free.
Okay.
Three.
Got 3.
So
Doesn't that mean I still need a good survival roll?
yes, you need 6. Unless you willpower this and make it lower.
Yeah, I need to try and make it lower.
There's 3 plus 2s, but I'm gonna take one away to get rid of the -2 that you should have taken. So let's do that.
Oh,
So there's
yeah,
2
my
plus
bad.
2s. I keep
Okay.
forgetting about them. I
Okay,
didn't
I
anticipate
got
so many
5
people
successes.
wanting to screw you all over. Okay, so that's 4. You need 4 on an intelligent survival. You have the ritual.
Intelligence,
You just need to track it.
survival. Okay. Okay. Do I get any bonus by going with Rick? Because I imagine that solves at least a good, like the initial tracking parts. Or
He
am I
can-
not following it like that?
He can't see what you're tracking. It has to be you.
Of
So
course.
there's no one who can help you with it. You can blood surge though. Gives you free dice.
Yeah. Yep, I am.
5.
Oh, let's get it.
You are hungry, but that is 5.
Get it.
There's a trail to follow.
Okay.
Rick is picking up her car, so he's not actually going to her. That's what Cecil wanted him to do. You can go into your car
Mm-hmm.
and start following this trail. Meanwhile, Cecil, what do you do to start tracking Ash?
Immediately go back into the church and ask, Rodrigo, hello, Nun? Are you there?
What do you require?
Do you have cameras outside your church?
Of course not.
Oh,
Okay, I'll see you later then. Bye.
He closes the door, confused. Would you like to do anything else, Cecil?
Okay, can I check? Okay, I'm pretty fucked actually. That's all I got. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
That was your
Well, my plan is that if you had cameras, I could look outside, but if not, then I'm pretty much screwed. I have no other way to track her. So
So you're going home?
I mean, think about it. I literally have no other way. I can't like talk to anyone. Like, what can I say? Like, oh, have you seen a random girl get kidnapped outside the church? Like, no, I can't. I can't like look at any CCTV, there'd be a masquerade breach. I'm pretty much Ash is screwed. That's his fault. Like, there's nothing.
So you're going home. Let's.
Before I drive, because I do want to speak to Zane beforehand.
Okay.
Because I just had an idea. So before I leave and drive, that is something I'd like to do.
Sure, but I just need to know, Cecil. You just head home?
There is really no other way for me to find out, I guess.
You'd have to go through some criminal contacts, but even then, that's a long shot, so... You can try, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll definitely try. I'll call up some of the gangs nearby and see if they spotted, like, any suspicious, like, activity or any... I guess anything that's come from the church that may have looked a little bit suspicious or out of the ordinary.
Streetwise and manipulation.
What was that, sorry?
Streetwise and manipulation. The specialty that won't apply.
Sorry?
Streetwise.
Oh. Streetwise, got it. And
manipulation.
manipulation.
Drugs won't apply, so...
Great. I'm gonna blood surge and assume I have to take a minus. Do I have to take a -1?
Nope, they're all gone. Nolan's choosing Ash for a positive plot twist. Do I assume that's 2 positives now for Ash? There was one other from earlier.
Well, so with the what was his name? Gonks.
That was positive for Ash too, right?
But I did roll first with Nolan's that didn't count, but I can still give it to Ash. Seems like they need it. But technically, it should still be Renzel, but...
Wait, what the fuck are you doing with my plot twist?
Ours!
Yeah, our plot twist. Do I not have a say in this?
Oh, I forgot.
Because it was for Nolan.
Nolan wants Ash.
Yeah.
I was told to roll twice.
Didn't Gonk roll?
If we do the wheel and then just decide on someone else anyway, doesn't that just ruin the point of the wheel?
Someone said
Stay out of
wheel.
this. I did my part.
Someone said wheel.
You put your plate on the table and now you want to eat, and now you want someone else to eat from it. Like how?
Okay,
I don't know what's going on here, man.
Nolan
just
has
did what
one for
I was
Ash.
told.
I'm going to assume the wheel
Oh
was
my
one from earlier, and that goes to Renzel. That's how we're gonna do this.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
when Cecil starts looking and asking for questions, they did describe an armored van, the kind that you would normally use to transport money through, but it was parked outside the church for a while. For a long while. It left. They don't know where it went, but it did leave towards the docks.
Okay, Cecil is going to immediately sort of get in his car and drive towards the docks then.
Okay. Meanwhile, Ash, to settle that, okay. To settle that positive that you now have to counteract this kidnapping,
Okay.
you are put unconscious, but your eyes quickly do open, but the rest of your body is paralyzed. You can't speak or move, your eyes can move around, and you see some people. Including your parents. Now you can't speak, but one of them, your mother, just very gently brushes your hair. It's okay. It's alright. They helped us. And they'll help you too. They'll remove this evil that has been in you for so long. They will. They'll make it all better. They'll make you you again. They'll make sure you're okay. You don't have to suffer this hell any longer. And then you can be with us. And we can be a family again. We've spent so long trying to find you. We won't let you go. Again. We can show you the light this time. They can help us show you the light. They'll help us show you the right way. They'll help us show you God. And we can be a family. She just looks at you with that disturbing smile, and she really believes what she's saying. As all this happens, however, it's interrupted when the car makes a sudden stop and your body kind of rattles a bit inside. The two men who dragged you into this place, into the car, they get out. They now have ballistics vests. They have their guns. They step out. You hear loud gunfire. You hear screaming. Your blood getting spilled. You hear the sound of bones snapping. The woman, your mother, look. What's going on? What's happening? I won't let them take her away from us again. She holds on to you, holding your head, hugging it close. Would be nice if it wasn't so disgusting, what she's trying to do. One man goes up. We need to go now. No, not like this. Not without her. We have to go. It's his orders. We'll come back for her. We'll find you. No matter what, we'll find you. They leave. You hear more gunfire.
And I still can't move like the whole time. Or speak.
No. You're stuck there.
Okay.
But you do see someone going up from the door. It's a silhouette, but it's a woman. You see her move, limp, up the ramp, towards you, towards the LED strip lights that are kind of lighting the interior of this truck. And you see Melody, covered in blood that's probably not her own. Sorry I'm late. And she rips the restraints. And sorry for the mess. Her eyes dart somewhere, and you see her move faster than the blink of an eye. And you hear someone scream and then die. And she runs back in. Okay. We need to get out of here. And she grabs you, carries you over, or Princess Carrie, like, keeping your arms in place. The blood that surrounds her body is now kind of spilling over to your clothes. She puts you into a car. You see flashlights in the distance. Dozens of them. Nope. 1 second. She runs over there. And you see all those flashlights. About 12 or 13 men. And they all start shooting themselves in the head. Not as a command, but they're running away in fear and paranoia as if their minds have been broken. And their best recourse is to shoot themselves. And she goes back. Now we can go. She puts the roof onto her convertible because she's covered in blood. And she begins to drive off. As she does, Aaron, you encounter them. Or you encounter a car, a convertible, that is where Ash is. But the windows are so heavily tinted you can't see who's inside. They are, however, driving to the direction of your club. You want to stop them?
Do I recognize the car at all?
Never seen it. It's a sports car, modern.
Mm-hmm.
You can make guesses because of what she's given Ash.
So, a bit retroactively, I did want to speak to Zane some and see if he would be okay with joining. I would have. Okay, so here's what I would have said. Ash is missing. The lady with the two-tone hair. And there's been a recent uptick in Second Inquisition. Do you want to join me in finding her to make sure that they've not taken her?
Yes. He steps out.
I have one request. If we see a suited man, how will you react?
I do not know.
Okay. I ask that you hold your own safety as well as mine. But I want to give you a chance at that vengeance too. So, I'm gonna drive. Are you able to keep up with me underground?
Yes.
Okay.
He will meld into the cement underneath the parking lot. And you just have to trust you're following him. Again, you find the car. You follow it.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing I have no way to communicate with Zane at this moment, right?
No, not like this. Not as he is.
Okay. Then I'll continue to follow wherever it goes.
Meanwhile, Cecil, you went to the docks and clearly something's happened here. A massacre. Lots of people are dead. Bodies left everywhere, but you arrive at the time when people are cleaning it up for you. Or someone's cleaning up all this massacre. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask around. Is this our people or
No.
like? Okay.
You've never seen these people, but they're all in suits. FBI, maybe?
Shit. Okay.
There's a police cross line on the entire docks before you can enter.
Okay. Caesar's gonna try and sneak in to see if he can find Ash.
Stealth and dexterity?
Yep. Stuck. I'm gonna try and willpower that.
You can't.
Oh, never
Because
mind.
they're
Okay.
all hunger. You try to sneak around. One guard sees you. But you're not caught necessarily. It's more like they're stopping you from crossing. Hey! Can't come here. Active investigation.
What the fuck happened? I heard a bunch of gunshots. You woke me up. What is this shit?
A police investigation. Gang violence. Move along.
hang on. Shit.
Clearly a lie.
Oh, I'm very hungry.
You want to eat him?
Would it be crossing any?
It's not your domain, and killing a mortal is always against the Masquerade.
And there's only half a dozen police officers right here.
I mean, I'm gonna still try and find another way. So, okay, I'm gonna leave for now. I'm gonna quickly. What's the closest place to my? How close is my domain from here?
Pretty far. You're like 8-9 blocks away.
Shit. Okay. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna leave Ash here, so I'm gonna see if I can. Man, I'm gonna go all the way back to. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way back to where my domain is and try and quickly hunt like as quick as I can.
You can hunt in the rack, this red outline here. That's free for hunting.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and do your feeding roll.
Okay. Do I add drugs to it or?
If you're looking for drugs, yes.
Yeah, I want to get my what was it? My high functioning thing.
That's good.
Okay.
You can take down.
Cool.
Yeah, you can take down to 3.
Cool. I'm
You
gonna
can feed on like 2 people,
Done.
but the main issue here is it's about 4 a.m. You can probably scout the docks. Oh, you can go down to 1 hunger, sorry. You can scout the docks if you like, but there's no guarantee you'll make it back home in time before the sun rises.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, I have no choice. I have to go back.
All of you do. Aaron, you do see the car pull up in your parking lot before Cecil gets back. Cecil, can you do an awareness and wits for me? Just as you're
Thanks so
scanning the
much.
docks.
Sure.
You want the willpower or no?
Sure. Give me a sec.
3. Just before you leave the docks, you will see a man there, also in a suit. He's got some armor on. My camera died. But he's got some armor on. And he has a longsword strapped to his hip. It catches your attention because it's a longsword strapped to his hip. But that's what you see before you leave.
Okay, I'm going back to get answers immediately. I need to dart back and then go there and go back immediately.
Okay. So, I assume you're heading home?
Yep.
With everyone else gathered there, you'll at least see, or Aaron, you pull up and you see Melody carrying Ash to what would have been the elevator to your haven. Cecil's not there yet, but she just looks, she doesn't explain, and she takes the elevator and sets her down.
Aaron will probably see Melody. Like they're trailing behind, so they'll see Melody leave the car with Ash, and then in their own car they'll leave and then just like speak towards the ground. We're fine.
He rises up and she looks. Gargoyle. Huh. Haven't seen one of you in a while.
I suppose I should have said to not reveal yourself, but I think Melody's an ally, so.
Yeah, we have bigger problems than that right now.
What
Ash is
happened?
now directly linked to the Second Inquisition.
Fuck.
I don't know the
Still
full
frozen?
details. You're slightly getting your movement back. I don't know the full
Can I
details, and her thing will wear off eventually. But Camarilla is gonna come and look for answers. And if they keep digging, they're going to find them. It's going to go back to her. And then Cecil comes in, and you see Ash and her sire covered in blood.
I immediately run over and say, "What the fuck happened?"
She was taken by the hunters. They used their magics to paralyze her. It's a very confusing story. Look, the point is, the sun's almost up. I need to go. We have to talk about this tomorrow because the Camarilla is going to come for her if they find out that the hunters want her. I'll be back tomorrow.
Right.
She leaves.
Cecil, first thing in the morning, I need to speak with you.
Yeah. I have to speak to Ash first because she got fucking kidnapped by hunters.
It involves all
I
of
think we need
us.
to rearrange our priorities a little bit, but you know, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
The day is coming. Ash, it will wear off when you sleep, but you are still stuck like this. And we will close that day out as the sun rises, and we will finally take a short break. Everyone stick around. We'll be back in 10 minutes to debrief the coterie on the crap that is happening to Ash right now. We'll be back.
I appreciate it.
We are back, and I will point this out again while I already said in chat. I give the privilege of allowing the chat to be part of the story, giving their bonuses and negatives, allowing plot twists be determined. That is a privilege, not a right. I do not, and I will not, allow anyone to make specific targeted attacks to any one or more players repeatedly to the point where the story just becomes ruining their lives. I am the game master and the storyteller of this game, and my first priority is to tell the story for the players. I am giving the chat the chance to be part of that story. That is under the assumption that you will be participating properly and not trying to ruin one person's particular experience. That's not going to be tolerated. Now, assuming you use that and you do it, let's say, responsibly, by allowing positives or negatives however you want based on how the story is going, for something interesting, that's all well and good. But I will not tolerate targeted attacks. That being said, we can now continue. It was already morning when we left off. Ash unfortunately did not have the opportunity to raise her body again. And welcome to the Raiders. Thank you for coming. Now, when the morning comes, Ash, you're not able to participate in the day sleep. Whatever they did to you, however it went, you're just awake. You are still paralyzed, not from what they did to you, but from the fact that the morning is there. But you're awake. So before I continue with everyone waking up, would you like to attempt to move? You were told by Melody that in times of dire situations, you could force your body to move in the daylight temporarily. Would you like to make that attempt?
Sure.
Roll, just click willpower. You're basically rolling whatever willpower you still have left.
Okay.
2. You're able to move. You're able to get up. It's not that you're paralyzed. It's more like gravity is stronger than it should be. Your body feels heavy. It is hard to move, but you're able to move. You check the time, still about 7 a.m. or so. You want to do anything while you have control?
I would like to try and premonition, specifically if I'm too late in trying to save Junk.
Your powers aren't working.
My powers aren't working.
That's too much for the daylight.
I don't know what else I could do, like during
You can walk.
the daylight. Yeah,
You can explore. If you'd like, you can see what happens in the sun.
I'm good, thanks. I'm chill on that.
Come on. Just a little bit of sunlight.
No, I'm good. Thanks though.
Would you like to just examine yourself and what you can do in your room?
Yeah. I don't freaking know what
Well,
I can do
first
during
of
the
all,
day.
In a kindred haven, there's really no need for heaters. You don't feel anything. It's the middle of winter. It is cold. And you're seeing your breath. you see a puff of breath. And another. And another. And then you realize you are breathing. And when you realize that, you feel your heart racing from anxiety. And you realize your heart is beating. And you further realize that you look in the mirror and your skin is not as pale as it was. And then your body fails you, and the day sleep hits. Now I'll need all four of you to make a rouse check. Hey, no one's hungry. Ash, that includes you.
Yes, I know.
You're not human. Yet, maybe. Who knows? The last thing you remember before you wake up again, Ash, is that moment. But as you wake up, you feel the beast once more, and you look at the mirror, and you're not breathing again, and you don't feel the cold. But there's a lot to talk about.
Okay, now can I tap in? Oh, a nail just came off. Now can I tap into my premonition?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. Force a roll.
Oh my god.
Three.
Let's just.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Okay.
What you see is today, you see a woman, featureless in your vision, but a long red coat that's very familiar to you, being granted a scepter, a ceremonial symbol. She's going to be declared regent today. Strauss is left. Now is your only chance. Today, right now, in the next few hours, that is your only chance before the prince declares her regent and makes her do what she has to do. When you leave, however, your room, that is, I assume the rest of you are there as well, waiting, because she took a little moment to do her premonition.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys say anything to her? And does Ash say anything to them?
I'll see everyone there, and I'll just say, look, I know the last night was kind of crazy, and that you probably have a lot of questions and are really worried, but we can't talk about that. Aaron knows this. At Elysium, Junk was arrested, and he's probably going to be executed tonight. I have to talk to Sturbridge, like, right now.
Do you need help? Do you want us to come with?
Actually, Renee, you're close with Portia, right?
Yeah.
If you can somehow convince her to speak on behalf of Junk and I don't know, say something to the prince. The prince is apparently quite taken with her, and it might help.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Why are we going to
I'll walk up to Renee and just hug her.
I'm glad we're all being friends right now, and I'm glad that we're all coming together in this really horrible moment, but can we just not acknowledge how one of us just got fucking kidnapped off the side of the road?
I know, and I will talk about it. I would be happy to answer any and all of your questions, but we don't have time. I lost an entire night last night. that I could have been working towards
I
this.
lost half my night trying to find you. I almost took out a fucking FBI agent trying to search for you.
Let's go,
Being
Ashes.
hunted down
I'm
and
sorry,
hunted.
okay,
No,
we
you are
gotta go
not
to
leaving.
Cerberus.
You are not
Anyway,
fucking
No,
leaving.
we're-
No,
We are
you
walking
decided.
away.
No, if you leave out there, there's possibility one of us also going to be snatched as well. It's not like we can just waltz out there now anymore. We are in danger of being hunted down and taken. That's not something we can just postpone for later. So who the fuck is hunting us?
Cecil's right.
Second
Yes, I
Inquisition.
captured you.
Second in.
Because of my
Why
parents.
are they? Your parents.
Yes.
Your parents are part of the second.
I don't know. I don't know if it's such a long story. Cecil, can we please do this on the way to Sturbridge?
Oh, you can do it on the way to Sturbridge. I'm not risking my fucking life out there. So you can go ahead and go out without me. I'll stay.
Okay. Two of you leave.
I'm going.
Aaron, your hacker, your ghoul wants to talk to you again. Like, hey, oh, okay. I know tensions are rising, but
speak.
we
Quickly,
need
please.
an answer. Because
Cecil.
they are looking.
Just
Cecil.
yes. Sure, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The SI is probing our club. My ghoul, Nate, has proposed a solution. Instead of refuting their attack over and over and over again, we give them something to look for. Put it towards a gang. Which gang do you believe would be one that would be easiest to put it towards?
Just fucking Nigel. Which one would be best in this case?
It will need a streetwise intelligence roll for you to direct someone.
Cool.
Okay. There's a Hispanic gang called Los Halcones who do not want to fall in line with what you've been trying to do the last few months. Would benefit you to get rid of them.
Just go for those guys. Just fucking do it. I don't care.
Thank you, Cecil. Right.
I'll get to work on it, but they're looking at us for a reason now. This was a sweep. Now they're being specific. He's looking at Aaron. I don't know what changed, but something's changed.
Aaron is gonna give like a flick towards Ash and then it's gonna turn back to the ghoul. Yes, well, we're dealing with that as well on our side. Do what you can. Place that string in front of them to lead them away from us.
I'll redirect them. I got it.
Thank you. If you
He
need
leaves.
assistance, let us know.
We'll leave back to the security room.
Ash, I'll come with you. With Sturbridge.
Thank you.
We'll need to talk on the way.
I figured.
I'll start with Renee. You head back to the Succubus Club. It just opened. People are just coming in. You are shown to Portia's VIP suite overlooking the club. And then she looks to you. What a pleasant surprise. Come in.
So
Can I help you with anything?
Ash needs help.
Of course. Sit. What can I do for Miss Hargrave? She looks around as Ash is coming.
So I'm sure you know, but Junk is under investigation. And Ash, she has a strong friendship with him, and she's trying to help him out and to free him.
You understand the irony of asking me to save a Nosferatu.
Yes, I do. But it's
The
for Ash.
charges against Junk are severe, Renee. You wish me to sway the prince's mind? My
Just a
word
little
alone
bit.
will not be enough.
She's Ash is on her way to talk to Sturbridge.
Ah, the would-be regent. She thinks and ponders. I will ask you to roll your persuasion and your charisma to convince her. There are only 2 plus 2s left, unless I missed something.
No, I don't need that. I should have taken. I can.
2.
Hold on.
You can willpower the black dice.
All
No,
right.
2.
I.
You are part of this group, so 2 is not bad. She thinks if you can get the regent to sign off and meet with me beforehand, then I believe we can come up with something together for Ash.
I'll do whatever it takes to help Ash out. So.
If Miss Sturbridge will sign on this, I will meet with her before she meets with the prince, and we will come up with a solution to this problem. She nods at
Thank
you.
you. It really means a lot.
You do get the hint that you don't owe them. That's what they said before. Like, this isn't a matter of boons, but it is expected that you will help when someone in the group needs it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an implied thing. But officially, no boons. Meanwhile, Aaron and Ash, do you want to speak on the way to Sturbridge?
What happened?
Was speaking with Rodrigo. A pastor came into or up to the church, said I looked lost. I just thought he was trying to convert me or something. I don't know. And then he blew smoke in my face. All of a sudden, I was unconscious, and I was in an armored van with Second Inquisition members and my mother.
Do I need to give you a history lesson on the Second Inquisition and how serious it is that they're pursuing us in this city?
I know.
You shouldn't even give that man a second to speak. They would have
I
approached you. You
didn't
should've.
know who he was.
It didn't matter. You could have been killed.
I know that.
What happened after?
There's said a lot of things about bringing me into the light and ridding me of this evil, and we're be a family again, as if we ever were one in the first place. And then Melody came and got me out of there, and that's pretty much it.
You need to start being honest with me. Before this, your parents are connected to the SI.
I don't know if they are affiliated with the SI or if the SI has been brought into this cult. My parents are part of a cult that is being headed by a La Sombra, a very powerful one. And because of, I don't know if it was the kindred, I don't know if it was the people within this cult, but they found out that I was still alive, and they've been sending private investigators out of me, and Trish and I have been trying to get rid of them, but apparently it didn't stick. And the SI found out about me. I
see. Why didn't you come to me?
I was going to tell everyone eventually. I literally, last night after I spoke to Rodrigo, and then I was going to talk to Sturbridge and Portia, I was gonna go to Trish, and Trish has all of this information for me, and I was going to tell everyone about it when I had all of the information, but at that point before, it was just like they were ghosts. You know, they hadn't found me. Not really. We were keeping them off of me, and then all of a sudden they're here, and the SI is after me.
Care about you. You know that, right?
No.
Seriously. Genuinely. You know that. Right.
I know.
Please.
And I care about you too. I didn't want this to be some secret. I just didn't want to worry anyone prematurely until I had all of the information, because I didn't know where they were. I still don't know who this La Sombra is. I don't know anything about it.
Are you ready to tell Sturbridge something of that nature then? I imagine she's going to have a lot of questions.
Right now, my priority is making sure that Junk doesn't die tonight.
It's not going to be as simple as
I know.
touting what he can do for the Camarilla. Someone else is going to have to fall in his stead. To which, that's where I think Sturbridge is going to ask you, who falls instead? Where do they aim instead? Because someone gave the heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
I gathered as much. Ever since that meeting at that Elysium.
It was Lucian. It was Lucian.
Right? We got all twisted around from a
We got all twisted.
I'm not so stupid just to let myself sit and rot and just ignore things like that. I did my own research. But I will help you. I want to help you. That night I told Junk that he should speak to you. Moments before. So I will do my best to speak with Sturbridge, to use everything I can to help you, to help Junk. Because I know how important it is. I just want you to think about it. I believe there will be someone to fall in his stead. And that's all Aaron has.
Then you arrive in her chantry. Or sorry, her sanctum. You're welcomed inside. She is currently looking at a collection of occult items that she's categorizing. Mr. Strangelove, Miss Hargrave, what do I owe the visit this evening?
Well, first off, congratulations.
Premature.
It appears that you will be named
That's for
regent
later.
shortly. I'm here because of what will probably be your first assignment as regent.
I assume you speak of the Nosferatu.
Yes.
Strauss has informed me. Which, for the record, he will no longer be a problem to the city. He's already left as of last night. Which is why I've been informed of the duties that are left pending. Top of priority of the prince would be the Nosferatu known as Junk.
I am here to ask a favor. I want the charges and investigation to be dropped.
Lucian may not have held a particularly high ranking status in the Camarilla, but he was well respected. An ancile of great renown. To drop such charges. She thinks for a moment. There's a Malkavian who claimed to the prince that the message was sent to her in her head. She's a turncoat of the Anarchs. That was you, wasn't it?
It was.
As I've said before, I owe your Goatery a great debt. And we've had an exchange. That boon has been paid. But the debt... a debt of gratitude, let's call it. I can help. Alleviate the charges. But the prince will want blood. I can help with that too. But I can't guarantee you'll like it.
Who were you thinking?
Of everything that Lucian has done, as unsavory as they all are, who do you think has the most motive to have him killed? Something the prince can find believable.
His childer.
She nods. No other suspect besides your coterie would be a viable option to present.
Mr. Sturbridge, if I may speak a moment.
Of course.
We are in talks with Portia as well.
And
that is where Renee is at the moment.
And that will be useful. But that won't change the situation. Someone has already planted doubt in the prince's mind. That doubt must be redirected to remove it completely from the Nosferatu. And the doubt must be believable. Mr. Strangelove. If not your coterie, for Renee's sake, then his childhood. For the same reasons. I can do it, and I'm more than willing to assist as my gratitude for your coterie's assistance in my new position. The secret will remain as it is. But there are limits to what can be done this late into the game. I don't mean to rush you, but I have to meet the prince.
I think Renee might actually kill me.
Can I rack my brain at all, intelligence politics, to try and think of anything?
Yeah, same.
You both can try.
Okay. Like anyone but Tanya. I still.
Just anything that we might be missing.
Politics and intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Holy.
I am not Aaron rolling this session.
Roll.
No, I am not Aaron rolled this session.
Holy crap. Oh my god.
There's the Malkavian who defected. But that's going to be a much harder sell, and is not guaranteed Sturbridge or Portia can convince the prince of that. But it is a chance, as compared to a guarantee. And if they fail,
what would need to be? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Greater.
There will be implications as to why, and it will open the doors to you. What you would need is for that Malkavian to slip up. You'd have to lure them somewhere and have them slip up and have them make a mistake that would be incriminating. Then you'd have to kill them to make sure that she can't defend herself. And if she did, then you need Bianca's help. Oh. It's a long, complicated process, but it can be done. Tanya, on the other hand, is a simple sell.
The turncoat. Ash. The turncoat is another option.
A difficult proposition. One I cannot guarantee the success of.
We make them make a mistake. We drive them into a position where they can't do anything but make a mistake.
And you will need incriminating evidence to suggest that the turncoat still wanted Dusab. Or that the turncoat still wanted to frame Dusab, the original perpetrator. Junk framed Dusab. There has to be a connection. If someone is framing Junk, then why would they go for Dusab? The turncoat did not know that Junk would be part of the operation against the Regency then. But his childer would.
Can I rack my brain again?
The last thing you can come up with 7 successes is you're gonna have to ask Sturbridge to lie to the prince.
Yeah.
Plainly lie. and say that no, Junk was right. The turncoat is a liar.
Oh
Which,
God.
even if she agrees to that, you risk removing the agent you spent all these weeks putting in.
Yes.
With Portia's help, however, it is more doable.
This is so fucked.
Ash, this is Aaron will get a little close to Ash. Just, this is your choice to make. Whatever you want, I'll follow you. If I think you know what my answer would be, though, so I won't say it out loud. There will always be another one to help. You did what you could for them.
Sad thing, Ash. In the 4 weeks, I assume you've kept track of Tanya.
Yeah.
She's actually been doing better. She's sculpting again.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
I'm really like paralyzed with the decision.
She will talk to the two of you again. Junk's memory, to my knowledge from Strauss, has been altered significantly. Layers and layers of alterations done by an expert. Do you know this to be correct? Don't answer that. Assuming that is correct, then there are certain ways the interrogation may go with certain questions asked in a particular manner that will not break his memories being written. I can see in your eyes neither option is that appealing to you, so I offer you one that will cost you quite a lot. And you will have to make that decision for the target, Miss Hargrave. I can frame the interrogation in such a manner that the prince will believe that the turncoat is a liar. And then I can have it arranged for the turncoat to be executed. With Portia's help. If she agrees to do this assistance to you for without a price, or whatever price you're willing to pay, then I will agree to the rest of the efforts to be made. But I will require a life boon from the man whose life I am about to save. And because he's not here to make that decision, you will make that decision on his behalf.
No.
I mean, why can't I owe it?
Because your life is not the one that is being saved.
Do it.
No, really. Ash, you would rather give him you'd put a life boon on him.
It means that he still has one. I can't let him die because of this. And I can't kill Tanya. And we don't have time to frame the Malkavian. Not properly.
This is your decision, Miss Hargrave.
Yes.
Very well. I'll be meeting with the prince. He will have news by the end of the evening. She leaves, but before she does, she turns back to the two of you. If it makes your decision weigh less on your heart, I always deal in good faith. And she leaves. Her meaning, as far as Aaron is aware of, Sturbridge does not call upon boons that would ruin a connection. She knows better than to burn bridges. But she's not going to say no to the opportunity to having a Nosferatu under that. That's a very rare opportunity most are not afforded.
This whole time, just I imagine as Aaron and Ash are walking back towards the car, like silently. Aaron is just thinking, the Tremere are fucking scary. Sturbridge is fucking scary.
But she
Because
respects you.
She got exactly what she wanted, and that is more control of these pieces.
Also, remember, junk is the new primogen.
Yeah, and that's that like Aaron is in awe, is in fear, is horribly sad.
All without having to fight. Now,
It's wow.
that being said, Ash, on the way to the car and back, you receive a text from the burner phone Trish gave you. Club, ASAP.
We have to take a detour, Aaron.
Where to?
Trisha's club.
Do you think she has information?
I know she has information, but I think she has really bad news.
There's no rest.
No.
All right.
Detour made. She puts you to a VIP room without any pleasantries. You wanted me to call you if I had better information. I now have a complete picture for you, and you're not going to like it. By now, you've seen the Second Inquisition, and she looks at Aaron and then looks at you like, is it safe to continue?
Yes. Yes.
Very well. By now you know about the Second Inquisition, whatever ties they have with this cult. It goes far deeper than any of that. I've discovered the identity of the La Sombra. A man who goes by the name of Strickler. Now the problem with this is you may not know his name and it might not mean anything to society. That's because it was purged and he was declared dead over 50 years ago. His cult, however, lived on. A blood cult. Strickler was a pastor of sorts. He continued as such in his kindred life and continued to grow until he was put down, supposedly. Now I have some information and on good authority to say that the SI are using Strickler. They weren't attracted here because of his cult. His cult belongs to them. your parents being part of it are an unfortunate and very untimely coincidence. But they're here, and Strickler is their agent, creating this blood cult, supposedly to disseminate something, a toxin, into their blood. And this cult is going to continue to spread that toxin across the city, which explains why the CDC has arrived. Except the CDC aren't here to prevent an outbreak, they're here to make sure one happens. The disease they're going to use is not something that is meant for humans, and humans are never going to feel the effects. The SI through Strickler have a sample. You see, Strickler in his unlife was unfortunate enough to be one of the few kindred to survive and be exposed to something known as the blood plague. A deadly toxin that ends kindred life by mere exposure to the air. And the SI is planning on synthesizing his blood and using him and his cult to disseminate that into the water stream of every human in Chicago. To a human, the blood plague does absolutely nothing. To a kindred, you drink from someone who is plagued, you are dead instantly. That's what his cult is doing here. And that is not the only problem. Bring him. Two of our guards come in. They have a human restrained and unconscious. And she gestures like, go ahead, feel his pulse. And both of you have Bloodhound, yes?
Yes.
Human, not even ghoul. Completely human. This was an 8th generation kindred from Detroit, Michigan. They turned him back. With side effects. The man looks like he's maybe in his late 40s. This man was turned into a kindred over 400 years ago while he was 18. It's only been 2 weeks. It appears the years are catching up to him. It's a death sentence. Not only do they plan to poison us, they also have a method of killing us slowly and rendering our ability to fight back, well, non-existent.
Did you talk to him about when he was infected?
This process is not the blood plague's doing. But yes, I've interrogated him about what they've done to him. It involved a sensor, some smoke, and visions of waking up in the morning being alive. It started that way.
And this kindred was 400 years old, right?
Yes.
Appeared as an 18-year-old.
Yes.
How do you believe that would affect one who was a kindred for a year or so?
I believe the age is catching up. So the age of the kindred, as kindred years, matters. The younger you are, the less likely it will affect you. In fact, one might be able to see it as a cure.
I was captured last night. And I woke up this morning and I could see my breath and my heart was beating.
Similar to this.
I
You were young
think
enough. Before you finish that sentence, you were young enough. But I pose to you a problem. You may return to your human life, but you will forever be marked by every kindred in every city as a walking masquerade breach. A cure is not a cure. It's a death sentence. Luckily for you, you've only been exposed once. According to our friend here, multiple exposures over multiple nights are required to complete the process.
So just don't get
Captured.
taken by the SI again.
That doesn't solve our problem with the blood plague, however.
No, it doesn't.
Do we have any samples of this plague?
No. The blood plague cannot be studied. The moment it is exposed to the air, kindred within the vicinity die.
What of the water it takes place within an individual, the blood? I refuse to believe that it's, well, I guess it could be of magical nature. Ugh.
The plague cannot be diluted, if that is what you're considering. It remains as potent as it always is, regardless of the medium it is used to transfer. There are individuals who are immune to it and are treated as carriers. I don't know of such individuals yet, but I can find out.
My theory is that every plague, every attack on the human body has a structure to it. If we can determine how that structure happens, we may have a better chance of creating a cure, of creating something that goes counter.
In this instance, I would advise prevention over cure. The La Sombran must die.
He's the key to creating this plague.
Yes, and his cult must be exterminated, down to its last member. They have not been able to disseminate this plague because they have no means to do so.
I see. But yet, they're actively working towards it with no push. Do they have any connection with the Sabbat?
No. This is Second Inquisition. They don't care
I see.
about factions, they care about killing all of us. Now take this knowledge with you and go. I have some work to do to figure this out and see what information can be gathered.
Right.
Thank you, Trish.
If I were to approach Sturbridge about this, about Strickler, about the potential for a blood plague,
It would be ideal that some of the elders of the city know.
I just thought I'd ask first. I feel like she would be a quite potent individual for spearheading this problem.
He nods. She'll let you guys leave. Cecil, you want to do something quickly? Do you want to do something quickly in the club while everyone is gone?
Yep. Cecil will basically shout just into the walls and basically be like, Gargoyle, I summon you, I guess.
Yes.
Hey, I think I set the mood a little bit wrong with you. Remember how I said I wanted to kill you?
I remember.
Yeah, that's still completely true. I still want to do it, but the reason why... Basically, let me start with this. What have the others said to you? What have the others talked to you about?
That I have information on the Second Inquisition, the organization that tries to kill you. We have discovered the previous evening that I am a creation of theirs gone wrong.
Yeah, did they talk to you what would happen after all of that is solved? Like anything, your life afterwards?
No. But your prince has made it clear that my life is in his hands.
Here's the thing. I know that we may seem like we are, let's say, the lesser of the evils. No, just to be clear, we are child murderers. We have killed children. We have killed probably many more innocent people along down the road. But what I want to show you is that by killing you, I want to, by the prince or anyone else, it's a mercy. And trust me, it's a mercy that's not really granted nowadays. The last thing I want you to do is become a slave or become Aaron's test subject or become our pet or whatever the fuck. I know that we don't promise that, but I represent freedom, and the last thing I want to see you do is just become a slave to us rather than a slave to someone else who's maybe a little bit more evil than us.
And you have freedom when you hide in the shadows from your oppressors. This Inquisition. We are all slaves to the evening's light.
The point I'm trying to make, and it would be counterintuitive for me to say that you should follow what I say when I'm telling you not to follow what the others are saying or trying to convince you of, but how do I say this? Don't fall into the same trap that we may conveniently lay out for you. And don't think I hate you because you look like stone or whatever. Just also don't watch the TV as well. We put on some really shit films. If that isn't enough to convince you to kill yourself, I don't know what is, but regardless of that, think on your own, okay? No matter what everyone in this coterie tells you or tries to convince you, maybe trying to play up to your morals, whatever the fuck. Remember that we are horrible people too, and not to watch the TV. That's what I wanted to say, so.
He nods and he melts into the wall.
Great. I'm dusting my hands and sitting back on the couch and awkwardly, silently sitting until someone else arrives. But that's Cecil done.
The rest of you can be home by midnight. With everything that's happened, we will continue this particular evening next week. So, thank you to everyone who was watching. We are going to be back next week, but before we go, let's go ahead and meet once again our players and what rock they can be found under. Dorsley, go ahead.
I'm George Lee, and you can find me at George Lee on YouTube and Twitch, and mostly Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram, and it's George Lee with 2 Y's.
Captain?
I am Cap'n. I live under a rock, and therefore you cannot find me. Instead, you can find an album, and the album that I will give to you is 4 by Led Zeppelin.
Not Cecil, Petra.
Hey, I'm Petra. You can find me at Petrapika HXH on Instagram. And for my show and tell, which I think is really awesome, I have these two plushies. These are from Alien Stage, and my friend got them for me for Christmas. So thank you, friend, for getting them for me. We had a little they have chains on them as well. So.
And Chig, just another competition.
I'm Shig. You can find me on Instagram at Manascona, and I have a painting that I did a while back that I will show because I like it.
Oh, is that Hollow Knight?
It's a little moth guy.
Oh, it's
There's
not
a
Hollow
little
Knight.
moth
Okay.
guy. I drew him, and I have a tattoo of him and a little deer in black and white. That was my show and tell.
A cryptid.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone again for joining us this week. We will be back next week and see what Viscotery is going to do to survive again. Till then, take care of yourselves and have a good evening.
Cybernation Uncensored.